Welcome back, Waffles and Pete, talking all about DYGYCON 12. We're really excited for this, and thank you so much for dropping in with us. I'm Peter Perez. I'm the head of community with Inverse, and I'm joined by Sarah, aka Waffles Kitty, our program director and everything, wearing all the hats on putting together DYGYCON 12. It's coming up very quickly. Sarah, thank you again for always joining me and being willing to talk about the event. And maybe we can. I want to jump in right away and recap some of the things that happened between DYGYCON 11 and DYGYCON 12. I mean, there was
Sounds
Splinterfest
good.
that happened in Las Vegas. Of course, you've been still working hard behind the scenes, getting ready for DYGYCON 12. What has this experience been like between now and then for you?
Well, I was actually supposed to cancel the last DigiCon because Splinterfest was happening, but then I was like, no, this is gonna happen. I can do this, and I'm glad I didn't stop it. And both Splinterlands and Splinterfest and DigiCon 11 was a success. I'm really happy to getting the next one out in 8 days. We only have 8 days left to D-Day, guys. So yeah, invite your friends. Friends don't let friends miss out on this amazing experience in the metaverse.
Yeah, this is a one of a kind event, and for anybody who hasn't been to DYGYCON, let me go ahead and throw the flyer up so everybody can see the dates. This is going to happen on November 18th through the 20th. There'll be a live stream on Saturday where Sarah and I will co-host on the live stream, and we'll conduct some interviews. We do have a speaker list for DYGYCON 12 where AJ Brockman will make a return, CEO of EMP. We're going to have funny NFT guy from Drawn Company. We're also going to have the CEO and co-founder of Splinterlands. We'll have Aggie back on stage. We're also going to have a special guest, Crimson Clad, who's a Hive witness. She's been in past events previously. She's a lot of fun to bring on because she brings a ton of enthusiasm. And also, I can't forget to mention Weird Beard, who's the head of esports or director of esports over at Splinterlands. Also brings a lot of energy, and it was awesome to see him during Splinterfest, see these competitions happening in real time, and to be able to celebrate the competitive aspect of Splinterlands. For those who aren't aware of what Splinterlands is, this is a collectible card game on the Hive blockchain where you own your cards. This is very different from any other game publisher that is giving you cards to play within their game, because at any time those cards can disappear. But not with Splinterlands. They're yours to own. There's a lot of interesting lore that is tied to like the cards themselves. So it's a fantastic game. I play it myself. I'm almost a DEC millionaire. I've almost got about 1 million DEC in my wallet. Not to brag or anything. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. But anyhow, Sarah, DYGYCON 12 is going to have some things that might be a little bit different. We've been working on things on the Inverse app itself as the skeleton of the DYGYCON experience on the Inverse app. What are some things that you're looking forward to with DYGYCON 12?
So one of the events that one of our sponsors, Consumer Break, is hosting is what they call a Digi Train, and so they've been long-term sponsors with us. They're basically going to keep the energy flowing. They're going to have events happening hour after hour during the event, bringing people from one booth to another, and they're just gonna keep doing that on all 3 days. So they're looking to fill up the entire schedule of the event, and I just think that's going to be amazing.
Oh, that's exciting, and that's a little bit different than what we've seen before. Are there any notable sponsors, any new ones or returning ones that you just like to say thank you to, or just give them a shout out?
Yeah, yeah. So I guess we'll talk about a couple of newcomers. We have GoParel, we have Kryptonium Studio, Fourth Wall Digital, and Tercero coming in for their first time having a booth at DigiCon 12. That will be really exciting for them. We have Swamp Soldiers, and I'm trying to think who else is on our list. Returning, we're going to have NFT Hive, which they will also be having their own hall. So that will be exciting. We have our resident of DigiCon who's always having a bunch of people on top of their booths. Crypto Monkeys is coming back again. Definitely gonna have a bunch of Wax projects. Wax has been having a ginormous footprint in DigiCon ever since DigiCon 8. and it's continuing to grow. And not only that, it's encouraging more people to be more aware of Wax and the Wax community, because as you know, some things have been happening in the crypto space, right? Not only just us being in the bear market, but things having to do with the different tools for creators. So I think Wax will be pretty cool, and you'll be able to meet a lot of different creators in the community that can help you figure out how to get the best worth out of producing your projects on here. So I
And
think that's really
despite,
cool.
I just want to add in, despite all the FUD that's going out there in what people call the crypto winter, or, like
Yeah.
whatever nomenclature that you want to give it, when we see issues out on the blockchain world, what's unique about play to earn gaming and GameFi is that that world is still continuing to see growth, despite what is happening in the crypto markets. So this is very exciting, I think, in many ways, where we get to see, and it just happened, just so happens earlier this morning, I saw, his name escapes me, but there was somebody opening up some booster packs that they purchased from Splinterlands, and cards when they're
Gold
peeling,
matters?
yeah, when they're peeling $5,000 cards out of this game, it's fantastic to see that these are the NFTs that you want to collect, right? NFTs that are tied in a competitive aspect into a game that then has value like everywhere that you take it. It's yours. It exists in your wallet. The ownership aspect, I think, it speaks volumes to the power of what blockchain can do. A lot of these words regarding crypto and NFT and blockchain can be a little scary for those that are, like the normies that have no idea what's happening there. They think of NFT, they think scam, they think, oh well, why am I just going to get a JPEG? This goes way beyond just static
I don't want to be a
images.
crypto pro. Don't put me in the same group as that, you know?
That's right. Yeah, the crypto bros, right? They've got their own kind of a MO, right? The way that they behave and how they operate in the crypto scene.
Yeah.
DYGYCON is the family of GameFi and play to earn games that come together to celebrate their love of gaming that then brings the power of ownership to the community. So I want to just speak, kudos to you, Sarah, for putting energy into DYGYCON 12. And this has been fantastic to watch this grow with you and to build this event together. I'm just really looking forward to what's going to happen on Saturday. We get into the live stream. So we do want to make this brief because we know, like people rarely watch these things from beginning to end. However, before we go, we're going to do two things. We want to jump into DYGYCON, and we want to just do kind of a whirlwind tour over the space for any first timers that have never seen it before. But then we also have a teaser for those who are returning and are very aware of what is common that happens at these events is that there's new avatars, there's new accessories. There is a special teaser that we have for an upcoming new accessory that will be available for the avatars. However, it doesn't mean it's the only one, but this is the one that we can share. So Sarah, would you like to do the honors of kind of teasing? Maybe I'll bring it up on screen. Here it is, and we'll. All right, and it's similar. And we were joking about this earlier. Like, who's that Pokemon? Right? It's not quite a silhouette. It's not quite a silhouette, but I'm quite sure that you folks will be able to figure it out on what it's going to be.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see it, and I
It's fun.
know
Yeah.
I know you are too. So let's bring it back. And
It's one of
from
those things where it's like, if you know, you know.
that's right, yeah. And so for anybody who's a fan of Splinterlands like myself and Sarah, and thousands of others out there that play the game, this is going to be a very exciting event. We hope to see you there.